Some call me enter, some call me victorious. Join you together.
Guys, I just had to pull up that track. It is just too much. This is enterv, I Need a Savior.
People get bolder, exit the basket, open the folder. People try to stop me, I give them the shoulder. Jesus, he's the blood donor. Died in my place, now I'm the co-owner. I can never run away, I'm not Jonah. Not following the world, no. I've got a bomb to made her CEO, making them hits every night in the studio, keeping that cinema life. The women and motive rising the airwaves on the radio. YouTube, watch me, hate me, it's all about Yahweh. You cannot rate me, girls, I've got a gal, you cannot date me. Back up off me, how you mad, God save me. Some people are going unnoticed. They wanna brainwash you, that's naughty. And it's true, but they wanna have a party. Selling their soul just to get up 40. They need a savior, they need a savior. I need a savior, I need a savior. Say yes to the love that he gave you. Change your mindset now, not later.
Change your mindset now, not later. Wow, what a track. Guys, that was our special guest who is seated in the studio.
He's here, people.
He is here. Guys, we're going to introduce him to you. Our special guest. Hi.
Hello, how is everyone doing here?
We are all well. UK-based rapper Entervictorious, what a name, is known for his catchy hooks and vibrant beats, and is set to captivate the nation with the message of empowerment and righteousness. He has a diverse background, having been born in Russia. Wow. To Nigerian parents. He also spent his teenage years in London. He's multicultural.
Is that a word?
Cultural.
Is that the word?
That's it. Not national, but the cultural.
Right, and where he discovered his passion for music. He's recently released a track called I'm Already Blessed, and this song actually really affirms that we are truly blessed.
That's right. Now, we actually met enterv at the Go Mad.
The Go Mad event.
The Go Mad competition, where he actually entered and was a finalist to win a prize. And so we went there, we met him there. We thought he was amazing. He was so good. So, we thought, why not let other people hear what we heard? Why not let other people get to know who enterv is? So, firstly, it's great to have you here.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me, guys.
Yeah. So, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself? Who is enterv?
Okay, enterv is an acronym. So, Enter stands for Empower Nations to Elevate Radically Victorious. So, I wanted a name that had a lot of essence in it. I didn't just want to put my name in it because I believe that what I'm doing is not really about me. So because what I'm doing is focused on actually helping people to discover who they are, it would be more beneficial if my name actually is going to reflect that. So that's where the name came from. enterv, Empower Nations to Elevate Radically Victorious.
Wow.
That's what it is.
What a name.
For real. Name of all names. So, if you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be?
One word. Thinker.
Thinker.
I think about a lot of things in life, and I believe it is. I actually have come to a realization that most people don't actually think things through. They just kind of act impulsively to the things that happens to them. But if they actually sit down and they analyze what is happening to them, and they actually sit down and actually think, I believe they'll be making better decisions in their life. So one word that I will use to describe myself is a thinker.
Wow, a thinker. Entervictorious. What genre is your music, and what do you hope to tell people through it?
The genre is a blend of hip-hop because I rap. I like to experiment with my sounds. I also produce beats.
Okay.
I like house music. I like funky drums. I like Afrobeat. So all those genres are in my music. So it all depends on the message I am trying to portray. So if I want everyone to move and still get a positive message, about righteousness, I will put it on a funky beat. If I want to go back to the roots, I will put it on an Afrobeat. And if I want to get a bit more lyrical, I will drop it on a hip hop beat.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow, very versatile. What motivates you to do what you do, and what do you love most about what you do?
What motivates me to do what I do? I have realized that music is an avenue which is very influential for our youngsters all over the world. I have realized that the people who are doing music, they have an avenue and a platform to actually impact people in a different manner. So I think it happened in the second year of uni.
Okay.
That was when I gave my life to God. I decided to use my gifts and talents to actually speak a message of righteousness through my music. So that's what motivates me. I believe that I have a lot to say. I have a lot to give to people who are listening. There's a lot of things in the music that we listen to on a daily basis, which is not actually, it's not good for your soul, basically speaking. It's not, it's not good for your soul. So I believe that what me and my fellow artists who are in the same field I do and are actually is what we're doing is very important, because it is good to have an alternative to the mainstream noise which we hear on a daily basis. So I bring that alternative through my music. Yeah.
Wow,
that's brilliant. So how challenging would you say that it is to get your brand or your music out there?
In terms of the brand, in the world of today with music, you don't really need a label to actually push your music. You can do it on your own.
Okay.
But at the same time, you can get lost in the ocean of social media. So you need to know exactly what you're doing. You need to know how to market your music. You need to know how to interact with your fans on social media. You need to establish connections. You need to do all these things which usually the label will do for you.
Right.
So in terms of getting your brand out there, and it is just about exposure. Some people want to get exposed by going on X Factor, and some people just work ground up, slowly, day by day, just building up their fan base. And I believe that if you have your fan base, and they are actually loyal and they are supportive, you don't need a label to actually to get your brand out there.
Right, that is very true. So how are you finding the response, since you started?
Since I started, it's been alright. I've been performing in a couple of venues, but I still have a lot of work to do. To be honest, I still have a lot of work to do, a lot of networking to do, and it is just what I'm doing are the steps in the right direction.
Yeah.
If you go on my Instagram,
absolutely.
you will see my hashtag, and it's called Steps in the Right Direction. It is all about going to radio stations, just like sharing your tracks, meeting the right DJs, performing in venues. And because as long as your music is good and you meet people who will help you, and you are persistent, you are determined, eventually it will all work out. So that's what I believe it.
Wow, I like it. I sense this spirit of determination in you. You're very steadfast.
Yeah.
Like
Steadfast, I like that.
very very solid in what you're saying. So focus.
Yeah.
That's the word. God bless you for that, man.
Thank you.
How would you say you've evolved so far?
Well, when I first started rapping, I was rapping about the same old things which everybody else rapped about. I used to listen to people like Tupac, DMX, all these guys. But so I was rapping mainly about very materialistic things.
Okay.
So eventually, my message changed as I changed. So the things which I rap about now show my progression in life. I rap about things which are not really popular because the majority of people don't actually do the things which I talk about in my music. But I believe it is important for some artists to actually hold this place because we just need to spread that message of righteousness. So that's just exactly what I'm doing. So I have evolved in terms of I was rapping about the same things that other rappers are talking about, like like booty shaking, basically going to the club, also linking girls. And eventually, once I changed and I gave my life to God, I started rapping about righteousness.
Yeah.
I like that.
I've got a question for you. What is it about righteousness that you feel is a message that needs to be put out there?
I believe that we live in a world where righteousness is being kicked out on a major scale. So like anything goes. You can do whatever you want to do as long as it feels right for you, as long as you're happy, just do you. And I believe that is dangerous. I believe that there is a blueprint to life. There is a blueprint to righteous living, and I believe that me and my fellow believers, we are the children of the light. So like what tends to happen is that when light doesn't speak righteousness, the darkness, the evil takes over. So it's like if you were in a room and it's dark, all you have to do is turn on the light and darkness will absolutely fade away. So I am in a place where I have to speak the message of righteousness, and why I believe that is important to the youth and to the people who I am rapping to is because they actually have to hear an alternative message to what they're hearing on the news, in the media, in the music. Everywhere they turn, they are hearing fear. They are hearing about they have a lot of anxieties, they have a lot of issues, they are making steps in life which are not benefiting them in the long run. So they think that they are making the right things, but they're not thinking. It goes back to thinking. If they really sat down and they actually thought to themselves, is what I'm doing right, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing. So this is what I put into my music. I tell people that instead of you doing that, you can actually turn to the left, and there's a blueprint to how to live your life. And I believe that blueprint is the Bible, and that's how to do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that speaks that
speaks
yeah,
volumes.
Yeah, that speaks volumes.
Volumes.
So what advice would you give to a young person who wants to also get into the same game you're in, but he doesn't really know where to start? What advice would you give, if you could give any?
Okay, well, follow your passion. In the beginning, it may be hard, but you have to work on your craft. Make sure that you are good. Make sure that you work on being excellent at what you do. It is not easy, but as long as you love what you do, you just have to be determined. Do it on a daily basis, and you will improve. And if you don't stop, you will reach your destination. You have to set goals, and you have to work towards those goals, and eventually it will all work out.
Wow.
So it's about you. It's about you setting goals for yourself, where you want to be, what you want to do with your music. You have to know who your target audience is, and just keep going forward.
Wow. Our time is just ticking. I don't understand where the time's gone so fast. But you know, you are just such a blessing, and I'm sure many people would want to know where they can find out about you and how they can get in contact, and if they want to make a collaboration, or you know, they want to just check out who is enterv. How can they do that?
Yeah, definitely. You can check me out on Instagram. That is enterv, enterv. On Twitter is entervictorious. On Soundcloud is enterv. On YouTube, enterv. And the website is entervictorious.com.
Wow.
So like all the material, all the music is there. I've got a lot more projects coming out. I am working on my EP right now.
Okay.
It's gonna be a mad thing.
Wow.
So
we have to get it as soon as it's out. We have to play it out here.
yeah, like go mad. You know what I'm saying? Making a difference.
Definitely. Yeah. Oh wow, enterv, we are just so blessed just to have you in the studio and for you to just share your love and exactly what you do here with us. So
yeah, and I think right now it's important that you do continue doing what you're doing, like you're saying, because there are so many people, you know, like we're talking about in our hot topics. You know, we hear so many things that we get bogged down with fear and not knowing what's happening. So to have an alternative, something else to go to remove ourselves from all that noise, I think is brilliant.
Yeah. Just like, for instance, there is a way for a person to have constant peace in their life without always having anxiety, without fearing, or what if that happens, or like what if that happens, what if I get heartbroken. There is a way to walk continuously in peace, and that and the answer to that is in the blueprint to life, which is the Bible. So I just tell people that there is a way for you to be loved. There is a way for your heart not to get broken. There is a way for you to have security, and all these ideas, all these principles are in the blueprint, which is the book of life. So this is what I rap about.
Wow.
Amazing.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Wow, what a way to end our show. Thank you so much for joining us, you know, but just before you dash off, we know a little about enterv the artist. We want to know about you as a person.
That's right.
Okay, what do you want to know?
So we're going to play a little game really quickly before you go. Audrey?
Yeah, the first question I like to ask, what's your favourite food?
Favorite food?
Yes.
Right now, the favorite food has to be pounded yam.
Oh, yeah.
With a goosey.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite food right now. Nice beef. You just mad. It's beautiful. Just tastes lovely.
Right. And what would you say is your favourite film?
Favorite film, my all-time favorite film
ever made, yes.
is Coming to America.
Okay. Coming to America. What a classic.
Exactly.
I've been watching that since I was a kid. Like.
Jump on one leg.
But
classic. Okay. Yeah. Most played song on your iPod or your phone?
Most played song. It's actually one of my songs, not because I like hearing myself all the time.
Oh yeah.
But because I have to master my own songs and I have to mix my own songs, I have to always hear it. So because of those reasons, that is the most played track on my phone. So.
And what is that?
Right now, it's a track called Alright.
Alright, okay.
Alright, yeah, it is
Go
on
check it
SoundCloud. You can go check it out. It's on SoundCloud. Enterv, Alright.
Okay. If you were stranded on an island, what 2 things would you have on you?
2 things that I'll have on me. Okay. Nothing electronic because the battery would just die.
Yeah.
So, 2 things. I know which will be the first thing. I'll carry the blueprint, the Bible.
Yeah.
The second thing, I don't even know. The second thing. I don't even know. I actually don't know. Second thing. I don't know, like something that can inspire me to get out of that place. Oh yeah, like a picture
Okay.
of where I want to be.
Wow.
So like, let's say I live in London. I'll have a picture of London. So
It'll remind you of.
yes.
Yeah.
So that I have a visual
You've got to get that,
stimulation and a goal that.
Wow.
Listen, I have to get out of this place because I'm just gonna die in it. So.
The Bible and a picture. Okay.
That's very good. If you could meet anyone living or dead, who would it be?
Living or dead. Okay. I'm not gonna say Jesus, so like somebody else and somebody else. That's a good question, you know. That's a good question. Hold on, who has really
Remember you said you were a thinker?
Yeah.
He's thinking.
I'm thinking. Living or dead. Who has really inspired? Well, you know, I'm just gonna say somebody who has inspired me recently,
Okay.
and that has been Alex Ferguson. So
Okay.
yeah, I just like how over 20 years he has maintained success with different people. So I would really like to have a talk with him on how he did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I take it you're a Man United fan.
Well.
Boo.
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 Oh gosh, they're kind of slacking right now because.
Understatement. If you could be in any film, book or TV show, which one would it be?
Any
film, book or TV show?
Film, book or TV show. Okay. I think I would like to be in Wife and Kids.
Oh, okay.
My wife.
I watched that this morning actually.
Yeah. I like to be in Wife and Kids.
Why? Just because it's funny?
Yeah, because it's funny and because it was like the main sitcom which I watched as a kid. So
I think we all did.
yeah, it was. Yeah, it is just good. Like it is balanced. It has fun. It has jokes.
Yeah, and then it
has morals.
Issues.
It has
Yeah.
issues.
Life
It just
lessons.
shows.
Yeah.
Like, I like the fact that it is about a family, and so,
yeah, we don't see that a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so.
it's true.
As you are a rapper / musician and musician
Yeah.
and performer, if you could quantify your evolution as an artist in a song, what would it be?
Well, like one song
Yes.
that is already out there,
Out there to be,
It could be your
yet
song.
creative.
It could be
just to like quantify all my work into one song.
how you've evolved from the person that used to rap about booty and money and girls and that to what you want. How would you quantify that in a song?
How would I put that on an actual 4-minute track?
No, as in which song would describe
Okay,
that evolution.
Which song would describe that? I don't feel
It
that
could be
is...
your song, could be a song that's out at the moment. It could be an old song.
You know what? I haven't done anything like that yet. I am working on a project on my EP where I am gonna do that.
Okay.
So currently, I can't really choose anything that is out there because it is a personal story, and I don't think any experience can be similar to what I've been through because we're all individuals. So it is a good question, but
work in progress.
it is a work in progress, and yeah, look, we'll get there.
Okay, and I think finally,
Yep.
what songs would be included in the soundtrack to your life? If there's a soundtrack for enterv,
Okay.
what songs would be included in it? Name 3.
Soundtrack. Oh yes, I like this track by this guy. I forgot his name, but I know everyone knows the tune.
Okay.
That's our theme song on it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It is Bob McFerrin. I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't worry, be happy.
That one.
Yeah.
It just quantifies it because there's a lot of worries in this life.
Yeah.
Money, boyfriend, girlfriend, relationships, politics, terror. There's just so many things that are there to make you and influence you from walking from faith, and the world wants you to walk in fear. So that song just tells you not to worry and be happy.
Yeah,
so
be
it kind of quantifies everything that I'm about.
That's cool. I like that.
I like that.
Yes.
Coming up next, guys, is the last segment of our show, which we like to call
Word.
And I wish I could find I wish I could find that song, Don't Worry Be Happy, but I can't find it at the moment. But we're gonna play you enterv's another track of enterv. It's called Say No More.
Say No More.
Before we play that song, we are going to read a word of the week for you. And that word is going to come from our very own enterv. So we want you to tell our listeners, sorry to put you on the spot.
Okay.
Oh no, you know what? I was actually going to say like enterv should give us a little bit of a testimony, you know?
Yes.
I was actually going to say that.
So a word of the week, a
Right in the
testimony, anything. Yeah, indeed. Basically, since this is your first time on our show, towards the end of every show, we kind of give a quote or some words of inspiration to carry us through the week. And as you are here, and you stand for that, we want you to do that for us. So anything that comes to mind really, really quickly, so that our listeners...
It could be a testimony, it could be a quote that you heard the other day that inspired you or anything.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking, I think it was yesterday, and I was just thinking about life, and this quote came to my head, but I didn't write it down, but I still have it in my mind.
Okay.
And it goes something like this. The biggest expense which you will undertake in life is the cost of maintenance.
Say that again, please.
The biggest expense which you will undertake in life is the cost of maintenance.
Wow.
And basically everything which you do in life is gonna require maintaining. You girls have to maintain this radio station. You have to keep coming back week after week, coming up with new concepts. Those people who love God, they have to maintain their focus. They have to keep reading their Bible. People in the politics, they have to make sure that they keep listening to their people so that they don't phase off into being irrelevant. Basically, all the artists who are at the top, they have to keep making hot tracks and to maintain their top place. Even the streets have to be always maintained so that they don't get dirty. If you have a wife or a girlfriend, you have to continue, make sure that she's happy, continue buying the flowers, don't forget her birthday, continue to do the things which got you her attention in the first place. So everything in life needs maintenance. And a lot of people, they embark on projects which they can't afford to maintain. That's a deep one. A lot of people can't maintain the project which they have started. So like what tends to happen is that we see it so many times, especially in cases like marriage. A man see this beautiful woman, he's like, oh, I want to marry you, you are the best. So they get married, but he hasn't calculated that there's a price, there's a cost to the maintenance. You have to maintain that relationship. You have to make sure that you guys are always talking, you're conversating, you're communicating. You guys have to continue going out on dates. You shouldn't be cheating. You shouldn't be having extramarital affairs, and all that. It is a cost of maintenance. So,
wow,
it's all about maintenance.
What a word!
Yeah, I think it kind of speaks to what we were talking about earlier on Hot Topics. You know, not to ban things, not to just kind of brush it aside, but to, like you said, to maintain it. And it's that maintenance that will determine who you are. So, yeah.
In terms of Donald Trump, I had this. Because people are in fear, and when people are in fear, they are looking for a quick solution. The only person in the world who is bringing sharp, quick solutions, even though it might not be the right decision, but because he is bold and he is exhibiting leadership, people are following him, and they're hearing it. So people, just like every other politician, they're just jumping around the bush. They don't really know what to do because it is a complex matter. But because he is just like, we have to do this now. They have to come out. They are seeing a bold person who is speaking his mind, and they trust that because they're tired of politicians who are continuously talking one thing and doing the other. So they are seeing a man who is not perfect, who has a lot of flaws, but they feel like if they vote for him, he is gonna take action on this matter. And this is the reason why he continues to have such an overwhelming support. This is it.
And this is why you speak righteousness, so they give other people
an alternative.
You see, we work together here. We all linked.
Wow, guys. We would love to stay here, guys, but the time is ticking, and it's just such a blessing to have you, you know, speak just such wisdom, you know, and it's so nice, and it's actually refreshing to have a young guy so passionate about what he does and about the Lord as well.
And not only that, but to reach out to others, and I think that's very important. That's great.
So guys, this is enterv. You can check him out. He's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. He's everywhere. So yeah, please do check him out, guys. We do hope you enjoyed that. What an amazing show. I think we came back correct, Audrey, after 2 weeks.
Yes. we did.
And no 2 Mondays are the same, guys. If this is your first time tuning in, this is Happy Hour with your girls, Angel and Audrey. There are many ways that you can actually find out about who we are and what we're doing. And Audrey, you tell us how we do that.
Yes, that's right. You can follow us on Instagram at Happy Hour MTG. You can like our Facebook page, which is Happy Hour with Angel and Audrey. You can follow Angel on Twitter.
She is Angel B.
And you can follow me at Miss Ords, as MSAUDZ, Miss Ords, for updates and exclusive content on what's happening with us and the show and anything else, you know, we like to do and let you know about. Also, please let us know your thoughts on today's amazing show.
Oh, yes.
Or if you have any topics that you would like us to discuss, you can do so by emailing us at happyhourmtg@outlook.com.
That's right. As always, guys, we're here every single Monday by the grace of God. We will try.
We are here.
We are. Bringing you your favourites. And we just know 1 hour is simply not enough. So you can actually Follow us on Soundcloud and YouTube as well. Just type Happy Hour with your girls, Angel and Audrey, and in your search engine. Or if you are a SoundCloud lover, it's www.soundcloud.com/Happy Hour with Angel and Audrey. Also, if you'd like to advertise with us or join us in the studio, like our dear brother enterv, you can get in contact the same way. It's happyhour@outlook.com.
Yes, so we've come to the end of our show. We hope you enjoyed the show. I mean, today was great, and it was very insightful and deep up points, you know. And I really enjoyed myself. So tune in same time next week, 7 p.m. on MTG Radio for more Happy Hour.
Yes, and we're gonna leave you with our boy enterv, and the track is called "Say No More."
Say no more.
Say no more.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Opposition, yeah, I'm so grateful that I know exactly my position. You're a star. I feel the promise in my heart, supervision. Discipling the nations, that is my mission. So like Yahweh, you can't get a lesson. Nation baptizing, say no more. Say back to the hater. There's nobody greater. I represent the takeover. Mission accomplished over. It's all like Yahweh. Say no more. You can't get a lesson. Say no more. Nation baptizing. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Say back to the hater. Say no more. There's nobody greater. Say no more. I represent the takeover. Say no more. Mission accomplished over. Say no more. I'm on the way to get them souls. Everywhere I go, I must get them souls. Still on the way, show them the way to the most high. That is the way. I'm the example to the man, them gal, them living the life. I'm led by example. Of I am that I am, Yahweh, he's I am that I am. I remember back in the day, everyone said nah bro, no way. So I never gave up, nah, no way. All I ever do was show them the way. I don't want you to go astray. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna enter into his glory. Holy, holy, holy. He's all about his glory. So I'm like Yahweh, say no more. You can't get a lesson, say no more. Nation baptized, say no more. Say no more, say no more. Say back to the haters, say no more. There's nobody greater, say no more. I represent the takeover, say no more. Mission accomplished over, say no more. It's all like Yahweh, say no more. You can't get a lesson, say no more. Nation baptized, say no more. Say no more, say no more. Say back to the haters, say no more. There's nobody greater, say no more. I represent the takeover, say no more. Mission accomplished over, say no more. Discipling the nations, that is my commission.
Say no more, yeah.
Give it to them, give it to them. Fashion, yeah, I give it to them. Their elevation, I give it to them. Their regeneration, give it to them. Procrastination, throw it away. Condemnation, throw it away. Lack of power, throw it away. Throw it away, throw it away. It's all about Yahweh. You can't kill a Nazi.